Hey guys, this is Felicia with Felicia in Medicine, and so I have a quick update. Today is Saturday, December the 7th, and this is gonna be like a catching up with me story time kind of video because I have to give you guys the real tea on medical school and just the different ups and downs that you're gonna go through. So pretty much we had Thanksgiving break. I came back from Thanksgiving break. I was off technically for like 3 days or 2 days. Our last lecture was on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. However, a lot of my classes are recorded and there was no mandated things that I had to attend, so I left school from Sunday. So I had a full week off from school, but I was still keeping up with the lectures. Nonetheless, I had a good time at home, just enjoy my family and everything. And then I had to come back, and it was a struggle. It was a struggle. It was really a struggle to come back to school. I was not feeling motivated. I did not want to be here. Like Monday was like, why am I here type vibes. But I was talking to my mom, and she mentioned, she was like, it's just holiday blues, like you're okay. But I do think a little bit, just second year is a lot. Like it's just like really exhausting, and you always have to think about what you have to do 3 months ahead before the time that you're there, right? And so another thing we have to work on that my school does is we have a lottery system to figure out how we're going to do our clinical rotations. And so with our clinical rotations, you can either be at one core health network within one hospital system, or you have the option of going to different hospitals for your different specialties, so you jump around. So I'm somebody that I feel like I'm adaptable, so I felt like I could probably go in both groups, but nonetheless I was like agonizing over which option is best for me, blah 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 blah, whatever. So it's just to show you the different things that you have to constantly be thinking about, right? So that was number one. And so then number two, on Tuesday I finally kind of was like shaking it off, whatever, because I was at school, and then I randomly had a feeling of just like, wow, like you're blessed. Like you're blessed in the sense that you are getting to live out your dreams, right? Like if you're in medical school, if you're in any healthcare professional school, law school, any type of graduate program, regardless, if we've all worked really hard to be here, and sometimes you just get in the rigor of things and you're just doing your day-to-day or whatever. But it's a good idea to stop, right, and think and reflect on the fact that you are fulfilling your dreams. And I really want to emphasize fulfilling your dreams, because there's so many people in this world that I think want to do something. They may fall short, they don't stay persistent, they don't persevere through certain obstacles, and so they never get to their end goal. They never really get to the point that they really wanted to get to. And so the fact that like we've been able to jump all these hoops and everything and land where we're supposed to land, like really enjoy that moment. It's gonna be hard and it's gonna be very challenging, but the reward I think is gonna be so much better. Then by Wednesday I had to do I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday, I can't really remember. I had to do a male exam, so I had to examine the prostate, penis, scrotum, the whole thing, the genital urinary system for males. I had to do the exam, and afterwards I felt renewed in the sense that anytime I have to do a clinical thing, a clinical requirement for school, when I'm actually working with patients, I'm always like hyped. Like it always reminds me like, okay, I just have to jump some of these hoops equaling the didactic years, and I'm gonna get into the hospital and be where I want to be. And then the last symbolism for me in this story time was yesterday. I was rushing, leaving school. It was like 10 something at night. I wasn't super productive yesterday because back to the clinical stuff that we had to do, the deadline was yesterday, and so I was working on my list, so I was just really agonizing over the list and my order of things because it's a lottery system. So anyways, I was rushing, so I'm putting on my jacket, I'm in the elevator, and actually I was in the study room, and I was like rushing, put on my jacket, and my zipper got stuck. So I'm like fighting with the zipper, and I can't like fix it. So I was just like, whatever. So I go in the elevator, and I'm still trying to work on it. So I'm looking down at it, right? So I'm looking at the situation, and like the normal, or what I would think most people try to do, they try to go backwards, right? Like you try to like fix it where there was like an overlap or something. So I'm like trying to push back, and I was just like, it's not working if I go back. Like I just have to like zip it forward. And so I just move it forward, and my zipper moved, right? So like now I'm not stuck. And so for me, I was like, wow, like sometimes we have a problem and we think the best way to solve the problem, right, is to go back, right? But sometimes you can't go back. You just have to move forward. You just have to keep pushing forward in the hope that it's gonna work out, right? So I know it's so small, but that really, really stuck with me from yesterday, that like sometimes you feel stuck and you want to turn back, but you just gotta keep moving forward. So if you guys are going through any trials and tribulations with school, if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling stagnant, whatever the case may be, sometimes you just gotta take that one step forward. So thank you for catching up with me. I just wanted to make a quick video. I'm in the thick of things with musculoskeletal and the endocrine system. We have an exam next week, and with each of these blocks, we only have one exam, so you know your girl gotta study. And on that note, I gotta go. But thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. So make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend to do what? Subscribe and watch Philly Tea and Medicine. Duh. Thank you. Bye.